this is Beline, and I'm going to be playing my first cozy game, BloomTale. So this is the demo version, so it's still not yet out, but since my nickname is Pollen, I felt like it was the perfect game to start. So this is just, I think, the rough intro sequence because the dialogue isn't really fully polished, so I don't actually know what happened here, but we can make an inference that there's like troubled fighting between the dad and the protagonist. Yep, and we're the protagonist, so we're the main character of this game. And then we run away to our room. There's a cat in the shadows. And once we look at our desk, there's a letter. Now, you have to click the letter, pause here if you want to read, but it's from our grandmother. And that's the premise of the game. So for this gameplay, you'll first meet Belle, which is a very cute cat, but a talking cat. So apparently it's a little bit surprising to us, but not really, because as the conversation goes on, you'll see that yes, we are fluent in Druidic speech. So this is just me conversing with Belle, and we'll learn more about Belle's identity. There's also a little bit of a hint on who Belle is. Aside from just the grandma's assistant, we'll learn that there's a backstory to Belle, but of course, since this is just the demo, we won't know yet. Anyway, a little bit of fast forward, but Belle is going to help you or help us as we play the game, showing us the ropes about how to run the store and also how to manage our garden. And I think Belle's gonna be helpful as we level up. So in this part of the game, Belle will pretend to be our first customer, which is nice. And Belle is going to be teaching us how it would be to navigate daily customer requests. So with this first request, Belle will ask us for a dandelion. We'll access the map and then we'll see that we have a garden. So throughout the game, we'll be given different types of seeds, but this in the base demo we already have a couple of flowers. So the first type of request you'll get is to just get flowers for customers. All you have to do is to select the different flowers in the garden. So in this case, on the right hand, there's a request for a dandelion. There are actually two types. I clicked the white one and then I tried to click all the other flowers, but I didn't know it. Since the request just asked for one flower, you only get one flower. So anyway, after that, you go back to the map, go back to the shop, and then click the check so that you can sell the dandelion. And then if you match the request, you get all 3 stars. So thank you, Leb, for accepting the dandelion. With that, we're opening the shop for the first customer. So this is where I learned that you can get multiple flowers from the garden depending on the request. Yep. So if the customer needs multiple flowers, it will also appear multiple flowers on the basket. And then in case you forget, you also have the log of the conversations. Alright, we meet our first customer. Hello. In this part of the conversation, I really do like that we don't know the name of every customer yet until we get to know them. So this one is interesting. So he's Jack. Yes, Jack, we can relate. What a week. Yeah, and then Jack has a specific request for a sunflower. Just Jack, the greatest artist. Yep. Yes, Belle does also give side comments. So we go back to the garden, and then there, we have our sunflower. We just need one, and check mark. He's thinking about it. Yep. Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much. The thing about this cozy game, I did expect it to be hectic, even if it was just a demo version. But then I realized it's a cozy game for a reason, so you just have to fulfill one request. So anyway, here's the second customer. She's so cute. The animation is so cute. Yes, Lily. Okay, now this is kind of like a little bit of a challenge because Lily broke the vase in the music room. She doesn't really know the names of the flowers, but she has a description of them. Small and many. Yeah, so there are three flowers that we have to look for, but it's the same kind. Now, you'd see me here getting a little confused because if it's a small flower, so I checked the logs, I was thinking, is it baby's breath? But then I couldn't really tell that the middle part's specifically yellow, but petals are small and many. And then I was also thinking, is it a dandelion or is it a daisy? So I chose daisy, but then again, I double checked again, triple checked. Because, I mean, is the center of the dandelion yellow? Does that look yellow? Ultimately, I decided to go daisy again, and let's see what she thinks of it. Ding dong ding! Okay, we got it right. So, we guessed the correct flower. Thank you, Lily. You can call me Pollen. My nickname really is very suited for this game. Anyway. Okay, there's another feature of the game. This one, admittedly, during the demo version, I didn't play with this feature as much, but you get a phone, and then your phone would have apps. I usually just use this feature of the phone very much because it's so nice. It gives you the meaning of the flowers. So, like for example, you can select the dandelion, and then you get the definition, but you also get like the one below. It's like the icon of what it represents. Yeah, meaning, symbolisms. So a dandelion apparently means strength. And I think when the game fully develops, this part of the app or the flower language would be more meaningful. I'm hoping that there would be parts where, for example, you want to give a bouquet to a friend or something. What meaning will your bouquet hold? Okay, anyway, next customer. This one, yeah, okay. Belle is such a judger. Yeah, but I like what he said. A save point. Because we all need a save point. And I'm actually guessing that this character might be based on the developers. Because I think he mentions it here in a little bit, but yeah, he codes games. So developers, I hope you guys are doing well. So since he's asking for a particular meaning, I have to check the flower decks. We have lavender. Lavender is calming, so taking note of that. But baby's breath also means peace and sincerity. So is it relaxing or is it supposed to be calming or like peace something? Yeah, so just going over them again, thinking about my choices. So I've decided actually to go for lavender. It's a suitable choice. And let's see. Okay, so we got 3 stars. Thank you. Yes, Belle, I pulled it off. He did not give his name. So with that, we end day 1. And you unlock the bedroom and you go to sleep. Yes. So you just click the bed, night falls, and then suddenly you have this dream sequence. So this is how we did for day one. We got all 3 stars, and we earned coins and stars. Then you click the check mark, and then suddenly you're teleported to this screen. It's a night sky. Admittedly, I did not know what to do here at first. So apparently, this is like your boosters, or like what experiences you unlock. So you just hold the icon, you unlock it, and then you pay with your stars. Yeah, it's a skill tree basically. So it unlocked my ability to create bouquets. That's exciting. And then there are other abilities you can unlock to also develop what you can do as a florist. After that, the sun rises, and it's another day. For this playthrough, I'm just going to show you what happens until day 2, and then probably I'll tell you all about the other ones in the next video. Alright, so we're back at the shop. Yes, Belle? Yes, I am on time because I apparently live here. Yeah, and then, I'm just gonna talk about the dream. Okay, so day 2, we have new sets of flowers, flip the open sign, and we're welcoming customers. Hello, ma'am. Very sophisticated lady. Okay, I didn't say anything. I didn't ask because I don't want to out him if, she's not a good lady. But she wanted to give him flowers, so specific request tea, roses, and daisies. Hello, Miss Mary. So she's a designer. Okay, so it's my first bouquet, but of course Bella's gonna help me out. Okay, we unlock another part of the map. Okay, and this admittedly is my favorite part of the game. It's the reason why I downloaded a demo. It's because I want to build a bouquet. Not because I have creative artistic skills for flowers, but because it's very cute. It's the cutest part. So basically you have to pick flowers, pick the wrapping, accessories, the ribbon, layer them all together, and then wrap it up and send it off. So I'm starting with the flowers that were required. You're only allowed to put like the flowers in the designated area. So I have daisies and then tea rose. And then this is something I figured out later, which you'll probably see. Once you select flowers, there are like actually options to rotate them, to like flip them horizontally, to cut them, and to like layer them well. So my goal here is to create like a white red combination, for lack of better term. And yeah, honestly, I was just like figuring out how do I make them look like the idea I have in my head, because I want them to fan out, but the roses have to be like the focal point. Also, maybe anyone knows like botany or something. Why are they called tea roses? Are they used for tea? Like, can you steep them? Anyway, so that option below, below flowers, you also have greenery. So I was just experimenting like which would be the best kind of greenery to put behind everything. At this point, I still haven't figured out that you can change colors, but if you could see, you could pick blue and you can pick green also. So we picked the fern, and then I'm like, how do I tilt it a little? Okay, so now I'm figuring it out. So to tilt, you just need to use your scroller. What do you call that? The thing in your mouse that you use to scroll, the scroller. And you can also flip it by clicking the right click button. Anyway, so we're scrolling. Side note also, if you see me struggling with how to scroll things, it's not because I'm indecisive. I actually own a vertical mouse, and my vertical mouse is so hard to navigate in terms of the scrolling part. So, yeah. So now it's looking a little bit more spread out because that's what I wanted in the first place. And I'm just like trying to layer them and order them together. So you'll see me think about it for a bit. And I'm actually running out of things to say in the voiceovers. So maybe I'll just keep quiet for a bit and just let you enjoy, unless I have side comments. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll just talk about the layering thing. You can click a plant and then just go click your or press your up and down button to do the layering, or you can drag it from the options or the layers on the lower right. So with my greenery, I just kept pressing the down arrow. Yeah, so now that I'm looking at how I arrange things, yeah, look at me drag it down, drag it down. But now that I'm looking at how I arrange things, I tend to want to make it symmetrical, but not really. I don't really want to be super precise with how things are. But you see 3 3 2 2, and then the baby's breath, I just want like a spruce of like something. And then, to be perfectly honest, I didn't figure out how to cut the things. Are we supposed to cut things? I wasn't able to use my C button because I didn't see what it did. But I'm just assuming that since we're wrapping things up anyway, they're gonna hold their place. But I think if this is a real bouquet, that's not how things work, right? Look at them. They look like little stars behind the tea roses, right? There's probably like a better way of like layering it so that it's really, really full. Like when you receive a bouquet and there are like different elements, it's very full, right? I don't know how to do that yet. Anyway, I also discovered that there's this part of different decoration, and I'm like, oh, that's exciting. There's that ribbon, and I know it's like I want a touch of that ribbon, but I don't want to cover the flowers. So I started with managing the layers, but then it still covered the daisy. But then when I put it at the very, very back, I barely saw it. And I couldn't put it above the flowers, so that was kind of hard. Yeah, like, see? It's like, it's barely there. So it really had to cover up the daisy. If there are real florists out there, my cousin actually owns a flower shop, and they put like the best effort in making bouquets. I mean, how do you make an arrangement look super full? Okay, at this part, I'm struggling with the scroll. I'm trying to tilt it to the left, but the scroller of my vertical mouse is just so hard to manipulate. Till yeah, there. Okay, okay, we're fanning it out, and then we have the ribbon. I wanted to match the wrapping color to the ribbon color, so we click the black. Isn't it so fancy? And then to match with the flowers, a thick white ribbon. And then I'm like, how do you do this? I click the wrong button. Nope, nope, we don't want to leave. We will wrap it. And I'm like, how do you do that? There's a button on the upper right, literally, with the word wrap. Click that and then wrap, and then wrap. See, it's so beautiful. And then your ribbon. And then that's my very first bouquet. Let's see if she likes it. Click the customer and check. And we got all 3 stars. We satisfied the flowers needed, and we were a little extra with everything else. Yep. Understated yet present. Thank you. Yeah. Now, I think this is the part where we'll end the video. This is the last challenge for now. But we unlocked another app. It's for online orders. This one, honestly, I wish I paid more attention to this because I only like did a couple of commissions. But then you get online orders as well. They don't go to the store physically, but they have special requests like this one, a bouquet with dandelion. Okay, Josh. Yep. And then the commission requests also expire if you don't pay attention to them. I tried to click it. Should have just gone to the bouquet. And click the basket. Okay. So the request was... I actually forgot what the request was. Maybe I'll remember it when I'm doing this. Looking at the options that I have, I see. Oh, yeah. The meanings, like, depending on the flower that you put, so the bouquet has different meanings, right? Just so that you could keep track of, like, what meanings you're putting into flowers already. It's going to appear on the right corner there. Okay, so I remember the request. The request was a bouquet with dandelions, and this one really kind of like broke my brain a little because I did not know. So the first idea here is maybe it's a blue and yellow bouquet because that's a good combination, right? So just watch me try to use willow. At this point, I still haven't figured out that you actually can change the color of the greenery. So I did not change the color of the greenery at all. I just let it be blue. And the thing about the dandelions is they're not big, I guess. They come with their own greenery as well. So I was thinking maybe I should just put like a duo or a pair of them and then stick with the white one so you could see me do the pairing thing. And then I was hoping that the white dandelion could be like a centerpiece so that it's leaning center, but it's actually skewed to the right, and that's not right. Right? Like, guys, what is going on here? They came with their own greenery, so now the blue just looks weird. I don't know. So I still wanted that big dandelion to be in the middle. I honestly don't know if florists actually use the white kind of dandelion for arrangements, because wouldn't the small flowers just fall off and it's just gonna be naked or something? So anyway, I'm trying to just focus on the flowers, not the greenery. I'm just gonna pretend that it gets wrapped up. And then since the baby's breath looks a little bit like the dandelion, I was like, do I place it here? And then if you notice that the flower changed, if you click E, it's like you're looking at a different version or form of the flower. So sometimes it's like a different pose. Yeah, so you can just click E if you want like a different pose of the flower that you're gonna add. So here's another attempt at using baby's breath, but yellow. And I'm like, really? Do I do it yellow? See? I mean, not bad, not bad. Okay, the other kind of like baby's breath, but also yellow. Okay, there we go, there we go. But honestly, no, I was just being optimistic. If you look at it, it's not making progress. It's not. What about a tulip? What about a tulip? Nope, not a tulip. What about a peony? A white peony. Peony, right? Peony? Now I'm being self-conscious about how I pronounced it. I'm not sure. At this point, I really gave up on the blue part of the theme. Let me just remove that. The greenery is too overpowering, so let's just stick with the greens. And I'm like, okay, I really like this long leaf. It kind of looks like pandan leaves. but this is the better iteration of it. Long grass. It kind of, this is just my brain, but it kind of balances out the roundness of the dandelions and the flowers. So it's a good contrast. I just wish I knew how to utilize the greenery better. And then I couldn't catch the name, but it's like for me it's like a cat's tail. It looks cute on the side. It's so fluffy. It says foxtail grass. So close enough. Cattail, foxtail. Okay. This is again still my symmetrical arrangement. In the future, when I play more of this game, I will try to experiment making asymmetrical designs. And then I'm like, what else? What do I add a splash of color? Because yellow is the only strong color here. No, she decides to go white. So I finally think, okay, we're not gonna be able to do the blue yellow thing, but yellow and pink looks cool. So, okay, let's just try to add pink. Just a dash of pink. So it's a little more dainty this time, but I did make sure that majority of the bouquet is still with dandelions because that was the request. But the additional pink flower still makes it look good. Okay, shall we? Nope. About the white iteration, shall we? Okay, so yeah, I just made sure that this had like this bouquet screamed dandelions because that was the request, just to be so sure. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go to the wrap part, decorations part. I don't know. I don't really don't know. Okay, so to make it dainty, let's look at the clear one and then to match it all off, yellow ribbon. And then again, it's so cute when it comes together and finish. And then once you're done, since it's online, just have to click that button. So I'll pause the gameplay here, but thank you for watching. If you want to see how the rest of the game goes, because you'll get to unlock features in the future, just keep watching. I'll probably upload them some other time. Again, this is BloomTale. It's still in its demo version. You can play it for free and then just leave a feedback or comment to the developers. And then once it's out, you can, of course, just save it in your Steam wish list and go play it. So far, I'm enjoying it. I think it will have a lot of storytelling and room for growth, especially with the different types of meanings that can come behind flowers. So this is Pon Piggy Creates. Thanks for watching.